Let's play.
I am doing great. How are you? No, I can now, but I couldn't before. We've got the beautiful and talented Miss Madison Pulido. You guys are in for a real treat today. She's a total sweetheart. Oh, yes.
Hey, I think I'm live.
Well, while Lawrence is trying to fix his technical difficulties, y'all, thank you guys for tuning into the show tonight. Y'all, please welcome the talented Miss Madison Pulido.
Hello.
Madison, how are you, my dear?
I'm doing good. We've been super busy, but I've been doing pretty good. Today and tomorrow are my off days, so I'm like relaxing, like chilling, laid back. I was looking forward to tonight, so I'm super excited.
Oh, girl, you get off days? What are those like?
I know, well, they're like off days from my job, but not off days from like the social media and the calls and all this, like updating everything and checking our websites and stuff like that. So it's an off day, but not like complete off day.
Yeah, I get you. So, what do you do on your typical off day? Like, what does that day consist? What time do you get started?
So I
You actually do hair and makeup. Like, give me the dish, girl.
So I love to sleep. I'm a sleeper for sure. So if I get the chance to sleep in, I'm sleeping in all the way, like 11, 12 o'clock. And then I'll get up and try and, eat something, get my day started. I'll take my dog out. Well, I let him out in the morning and then we go back to sleep. And then I like to just kind of relax if I don't have anything to do, keep up with my social media pages. I like to paint sometimes. Hey, the acrylic
Hi,
paint.
I'm back.
And
Sorry.
and then just kind of relax here at home. I see you there.
I know. I do apologize for that. I
Awesome.
just kind of froze out of there. Actually, I was in the background going like this, but it's one of those things. I do apologize for that. Madison took some time out of her. Today is her off day, by the way. I don't know if y'all were talking about that, but she's taking time off from her busy schedule. She's ramping up, and I'm sorry. What did I miss?
Oh, nothing.
No,
Girl
just
talk.
talking about, yeah, girl talk.
We're talking about getting our nails done and her hair done. We're thinking, oh, Lawrence will pick up the tab for that.
Hey, yeah. I have to admit, I got some news to share with y'all. You know what? I've officially broken up with Miss Clairol. I have broken up
Uh-oh.
with Miss Clairol. I am moving on from her. Me and her, we are no longer dating. So because she just doesn't cover me. She just doesn't. I'm switching to another guy, Paul. Me and Paul
You
Mitchell
gotta
were
do what
going
you gotta
together.
do.
Hey, that's how the rumors start. So
Just like, what is he talking about? It's just one of those. No, no. It's really cool that you're here. Thank you so very much. I do apologize for all the technical difficulties. I know it can be a little unnerving and everything else with all the people that are here watching us.
Okay,
Sorry,
no, it's
guys.
understandable.
People are like, what is going on over there?
Hey, it's real life things that it
Yeah.
happens.
Well, I mean, if it happens on CNN, how can it not happen here? It's gonna happen here, obviously. So, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
it's okay. It gave us the opportunity to have like a girl moment. So hey, why not?
Yeah.
So it's okay
So
if you do it again.
Yeah, like a little,
there
it
you
got us
go. So we
into
got
the
fanfare
groove.
coming up next month. Are you gonna be? Tell us. I mean, I know you're performing,
Yes.
which is really really good. Are you going to? And I know you've been
Um,
looking for band members. How's that going out for you for so far?
yeah, we already got the band getting together, just getting down to the rehearsals and getting the rhythm going, the flow. Since they are new people that I am just now meeting and creating a relationship with, but it's been a lot of fun so far. And I look forward to being at Fanfare, and I'm excited to see new people, new faces, and be able to finally perform live with the band these amazing songs. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I know, Hilda. I don't know if you know this about Madison, but when she started out, she started off with the David Olivares, uh, uh, Search for the Stars program that he has going on, which is really really awesome. And
Yeah.
you look at you now. Look where you are now.
That is
I
so
know it's crazy.
Isn't that awesome? That is
Well,
so awesome.
and
and
I never, sorry.
Go ahead.
no, no, go ahead, sweetheart. Go ahead.
I said I never knew that from because I didn't go into the talent show like expecting any of this at all. Like my goals were to do my best in the talent show, and my goal was to win. Like I was trying to every week it was a different genre, different song, and you have to practice throughout the week. And so I was just putting everything into it to try to win, and it was an honor to make it to the final four and get all the experience and everything that I learned through the show, which helped me a lot with like more of my stage presence and stuff like that. So I do thank David Olivares a lot for the opportunity because it did open me up like out of my shell, and it opened a lot of doors for me after the show. So
I
it's
think.
crazy now to see where I am at, and then from there.
Yeah, it's really awesome because there's a lot of parallels between you and Ilda, because y'all were kind of really shy people at the beginning, but Ilda, you kind of you use that to. I mean, if you haven't heard Hilda sing, I mean, it's powerful,
She's a
you know.
powerhouse. She
I
is
know.
amazing.
You're
Yeah.
always so sweet.
Well, you are my friend. I have to keep you happy. But no, just
The truth
just
comes
kidding.
out.
I know, right? No, it's just no, no. But I think it's wonderful to see you blossom because of the fact that I do remember some of the early days where you were very obviously you were. This is new to you. It was new, but I want to reiterate something that you were not new to singing. You were just new to be singing in front of other people. You were new to this kind of being put into the
Yeah.
spotlight. Yeah, and that's a
and
thing.
and and representing myself as like an artist more than just my genuine self. Now you have your name behind you, and you have to keep your image together and everything like that. And that's something definitely new to me. I was just usually go about my days, and do I work today? Am I gonna go to the mall? Am I gonna go to TJ Maxx? Like those types of things. And now it's like,
Right.
okay, what day can I actually go to TJ Maxx where I'm not like worrying about social media and music and practicing and promoting? And so it's definitely a lot of new stuff, but it's been a lot of fun so far, and I'm still learning as I go now. But I'm just very blessed to be able to be in this position that I'm in now, 2 years from the Buscano Talento. It's really crazy, and time went by extremely fast.
Yeah, I did. Big shout out to Andy Bustamante. Hello, hello. Nice to see you here, girlfriend.
Hi,
Ano-
Hey,
Andy. Love
yeah,
Andy.
her. She's so talented
I
too. Oh my
know.
God,
Oh
so
my
many
gosh, what a
talents.
voice. Beautiful,
Yes,
beautiful.
and I
Yeah,
haven't even
Yes.
got the chance to meet her yet. I want to be able to meet her, but
yeah. She's a
Oh, girl, when
she.
you meet her, you will fall in love with her. Andy is a sweetheart.
Yeah, she is, and it's I think
um,
also Ilda, you kind of parallel that being a singer, being a star, being a person who's, who has a name behind a song, you kind of have to live differently. You got to be ready to be taking pictures. It's not, I can't go to the store in my torn up t-shirt, my holy jeans. I know it's a style now, but they have to be stylish holds. They can't just be, you know, dirty
Right?
jeans. You gotta, because somebody's gonna. It's always gonna happen. I guarantee you. The day you go to the store with no makeup, I'll give you a perfect example. Shelly Lares came to my hotel room one day, and we met in the not my hotel room, but my hotel, and we were gonna talk about a little project that we had been working on together, and we were sitting in the hotel lobby, and she was wearing a cap, a hoodie, sunglasses, okay, and we were just talking about nothing really, nothing musical, and this person comes by and goes, "Oh my gosh, I'm a big fan. Can I take a picture?" No makeup. There you go. Perfect example of why you should always be camera ready right there. She was like, "Oh my God, I told you. You see, you wanted to meet here. I told you no, but there you are." So, true story. So always be camera ready. Always got to. But you look beautiful without all that makeup and everything else. What do you do, Hilda? You just you're ready all the time. I know you're like
No,
always. You're just no.
I mean, here's the true story. Okay, I used to actually think like that. Like you always had to be perfection, and I am nowhere near perfection. Oh my gosh, Maybelline is my best friend. But
Right.
honestly, I as long as I do like simple foundation, maybe some mascara, maybe like do my what you may call it, my whatever you call them, my eyebrows. There you go. As long as I
Eyebrows.
do that and I have like my basics, I'm okay. And at the end of the day, it really comes down to being confident with who you are as a person. So as long as I'm cleaning my face
Yeah.
and I'm not all broken out with acne, which happens all the time,
Oh yeah.
but it comes down to being just comfortable with who you are. So if you're cool with everyone seeing you all natural and beautiful, because Madison, you are
Yeah.
beautiful, it
Thank
doesn't really matter to
you
me.
are
It's like, you know what?
too. Thank you.
Oh, you're so sweet. But it really just comes down to being confident in your own skin. And it doesn't matter if you have the makeup or not or whatever.
Yeah.
I kind
Well.
of think that that's kind of, it's changing. It's slowly changing because I can go out to the store and sweatpants and I feel confident. I'm like, you want to take a picture? Let's take a picture. This is who I am. But I guess it
Yeah,
just
like
goes to,
behind the scenes, who you are.
But
yeah.
okay. This is true. However, when you're eating that chili dog, okay, when you're eating that chili dog and you've got mustard and ketchup, do not, you're going to think, damn it, Lawrence. Damn it, Lawrence.
Hey, it's part of the contouring now, okay?
it adds color to the skin.
Yeah, it's part.
Yeah.
It'll
You
just add
know?
to the look.
I mean, just laugh it off and say you're saving it for later.
Yeah, that's right. A big shout out to Javier Solano who's watching this.
Yeah.
Hey, Javier.
No, it's awesome. And then you know what? Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen a bad picture of you, Madison. I'm astounded. I mean, looking at you, you're a beautiful person. And I saw you. I can't remember where I saw you in person, and I didn't get a chance to talk to you. Because in this business, we're always moving, going. I kind of, when I first started doing this, I really didn't want to be in front of the camera. I really didn't want to. But I couldn't find anybody to take my place, which really sucked. And then now people know my face and they're
Oh
constantly,
man.
like, dude, what are you doing? And all this other stuff. And it's kind of tough sometimes. But, I'm really excited to get to see you perform. I have, I have a lot of
Yeah.
excitement in your potential because of seeing some of your performances,
Thank
and especially like cutting your videos and seeing some of the stuff that you've done before and seeing the evolution of your confidence. I think that's really key.
Mhm.
You already know we know you have talent. Buscando talento already showed you that. But seeing the evolution in your confidence is really something that's very special because the more confident you grow, the better it is. And I think Ilda, you can attest to that. Singing has a lot to do with confidence, the way you deliver a note. correct?
Yes, and I have to say, I did get the
Yes.
pleasure of seeing Miss Madison live back in December. We were there in San Antonio for it was some award show. And so Madison got to
Guadalupe.
perform. I want to say it was like 10, 15 minutes or something like that. And she completely blew me away. Like I was blown away. And I remember telling Rick, I was like, wow, like that is not at all what I expected because for, you have such a small frame and you're such a little girl, but you're just so beautiful. And the voice that came
Thank
out, the
you.
stage presence, it was just, I was like, wow, okay, that was a nice, happy surprise. Not that I doubted your talent because that's not it at all. I just wasn't expecting the entire, stage presence, the entire show. Like, girl, you are ready to move on to the live band, and I can't wait to see what you do with that because honestly, you've got it.
Yeah, that's definitely a compliment. And please don't take my
Thank you.
comments as something
Sweet.
that's
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
yeah. Because I'm excited to see it. I really am.
Yes.
Rick, the big man Rick from CHR Records says saw Madison a few months ago at an event in San Antonio. She tore it up.
Hey,
Great job,
Rick.
Madison. Yeah, you know Rick, don't you, Hilda? You know.
I think I do. His name sounds vaguely familiar. No, big
Josie,
shout
some
out to my wonderful husband.
yeah, Rick.
He does
That's
so much
why I
for,
said it that way.
well, I came home, I had a really, really busy day and I came home and I just like plopped myself down on the bed. And then I just told him, baby, what are we having for dinner? And he's like, I already ate. And I'm like, okay, what am I having for dinner? And he was like, I'll go get you dinner. So he went to go get me dinner. So he's a hero in my book.
There you go. Josie Samora says, hello, Lawrence Indio, Cáceres, and beautiful
Awesome.
Madison Pulido, and
Yes.
everybody else. Many blessings. Thank you so very much. And Nate Martinez says, hello, Madison. Already
Thank
packing
you.
in the fans. Very, very, very good. Now, let's go ahead and talk about your new album. First of all, I love the picture,
Yes.
you and the horse.
Thank you.
How? First of all, here's the conundrum I ran into with this picture. First of all, have you seen the picture? Hilda, have you
Yes.
seen the picture? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
First of all, let's put this into context. Madison is gorgeous. Okay. She every time I look at her, it's like looking at the surface of the sun. It's beautiful. It's radiating. Okay.
Thank
She's
you.
in this dress that is like painted on. It's beautiful, gorgeous, accenting her shape, every form. It's a gift from God. How is she going to get on this horse? I
Thank
keep
you.
thinking because she's standing next to this horse. How is she going to get on the horse? So that's all I kept thinking about this. I don't know why. Don't I know I'm weird? I know I am, but I'm like, how is she going to get on the horse? You know. So, but anyway,
Dude,
aside
I was
from
like, I felt like you were channeling some Beyonce vibe in that, except with a lot more class. Yes,
there
I
you
was
go.
there.
That's
Oh,
it. That's
Yes.
it. She
thank
was
you.
she was
We've
she.
got a lot of questions like if the horse was real.
Mhm.
And he is real. He is a real horse for sure. And we plan on having him in the music video. Now, yes, getting onto the horse, that is a different story. I never got on it. But if I had to, because the dress, since it is a form fitting dress down to like around my ankle type way, that's where it finally flares out. So it doesn't give me a lot of leg space to be able to like fully get on the horse and like ready to go for a ride. But I want to definitely, since my dress is a two-piece, it's a corset top with the bottoms, I want to eventually in the music video be able to use the top but maybe do different bottoms and incorporate the horse still and incorporate the dress in different scenes as well. So we're definitely working on getting the music video for Simplemente por Quererte a Ti done with the music, with the dress, because it was designed by Taylor's Couture out of Katy, Texas, and he specially designed the dress for me, and we had the sizing and everything, like the fitting made. And he's an amazing designer. He was on Project Runway, and he we met him around Buscando Talento time, and from there to now he's been like one of our contacts, and he's been such an amazing person to be able to help. So check out Taylor's Couture in
Wow.
Katy if y'all ever need any alterations.
And we'll go ahead and scrub that one because he didn't pay anything. So no, just kidding. It's like, let's hit that one on. Good job. Good job. No, just kidding. No, no, that's cool. I mean, no, it's really wonderful. I was just being a nerd. Don't listen to me. It's a beautiful dress. It was a great shot. I love it all. I really
Thank
do. It was
you.
really cool. It's just
Thank
that's weird for me sometimes. It's one of those things. Rick Phoenix, Manso, saludos, Rick, rockin' Rick. You know, Rick has got a new song, a new music video out there. He does a lot of rock and roll. You know, he's a great guy. And it's Tejano Times. Hey there, GJ NGO. Shout out from DFW, our friends out there in DFW checking us out. Miss Madison Pulido, of course, she's frozen up for us. He's got a little freeze going on.
I thought the
So,
freeze was over.
there she is. Welcome back. So,
I was like, oh man.
yeah, no, it's okay. So, over there, it's Tejano Time says, I love Madison's music, which is really, really cool up in DFW. That's really awesome. Hey, let's go ahead and take a listen to that song, Cosquillarte. From what I understand, it's like tickle you, right? You know, is that right? Am I right or am I wrong? What is Cosquillarte?
I think she froze on us again.
We'll get back after that. Let's go ahead and take a listen to the song.
Quiero verte, también besarte, entregarte lo que pidas de mí. Quiero darte todo mi cariño para que sientas lo que siento por ti. Na, 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 na. Quiero besarte, enamorarte hasta el día que seas para mí. Quiero entregarte toda mi vida, porque tú eres todo mi existir. Quiero verte, también besarte, entregarte lo que pidas de mí, abrazarte y cosquillarte hasta que digas que eres para mí. Quiero verte, también besarte, entregarte lo que pidas de mí, abrazarte y cosquillarte hasta que digas que eres para mí. Quiero verte, también besarte, entregarte lo que pidas de mí. Quiero darte todo mi cariño para que sientas lo que siento por ti. Na, 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 na. Quiero besarte, enamorarte hasta el día que seas para mí. Quiero entregarte toda mi vida, porque tú eres todo mi existir. Quiero verte, también besarte, entregarte lo que pidas de mí, abrazarte y cosquillarte hasta que digas que eres para mí. Quiero verte, también besarte, entregarte lo que pidas de mí, abrazarte y cosquillarte hasta que digas que eres para mí. Quiero verte, también besarte, entregarte lo que pidas de mí, abrazarte y cosquillarte hasta que digas que eres para mí. Quiero verte, también besarte, entregarte lo que
Let's Cosquillarte from Madison Pulido here live on Cuba Radio with Hilda Lamas in Dio, and Madison is back for the attack. While we were while we were listening to that, our good friend of the show,
I
Carla
was lost in the
Cristina,
sauce for a little bit, but I'm back.
right? She was out there. She was dancing to the song. She was jamming out. Carla Christina had joined us and she said, "That's my favorite song." This is the jam. Madison killed it with a lot of claps. And Carla Christina has that awesome song that she's got out there that's really killing it as well. She's got that
It is a
vocal,
beautiful song.
she's got that voice that
Gorgeous.
just wraps around you like a nice warm blanket on a cold day and just listen to it all day long. It's just
Did
beautiful,
y'all see the
beautiful.
pictures? She's getting ready for her music video. I'm
Yeah.
waiting for that to come out. I can't wait to see that.
Yes.
It's a wonderful,
Can't wait
wonderful
either.
music video. Yeah, yeah. She's just beautiful, beautiful woman, wonderful talent, and she's a good friend. I met her a long time ago, a
Yes.
while, when she first got here, and she's been a friend and adopted sister. so
Aw.
so she's just wonderful. It's really cool, and she's not from Las Vegas. That's what she said, and I
Yeah,
repeat
she's
it.
hard.
She's like, "I'm not from Vegas. I played in Vegas, but I'm not from Vegas." That's cool.
Hey, but Vegas is cool. My grandma lives in Vegas. So, hey, I love
Yeah,
Vegas.
I've been to Vegas like 80 times. I've gone, but it's
Time and it was
oh, she just
a lot.
stopped. Yeah,
But you know
yes,
what? Vegas is not as cool as Carla Christina.
that's true.
Yeah,
That is true. There we can agree on that
there
one.
you go.
Yeah, I've only gone to Vegas to work though. I've gone to play only one time. Most of the time I've gone to Vegas, I've gone to work. So
Okay.
it's
Wow.
yeah, which sucks. I mean, because it can be
I'm looking
cool, but
forward, hopefully, for July, the Tejano explosion that they have out there. I definitely want to be able to make it out there to that. I think that'd be a really fun experience to be able to. I wanted to make it to this past one to be able to see Shelly's final
wow.
bow, but everything just came by so fast. We were like, it's July already, and then now it's the Tejano explosion. So we didn't get to plan that out well, but I do plan on hopefully getting to attend and experience that this year because I've never gone to the Tejano explosion that they have,
Yeah, well, if you wanna
and I hear it's a lot of fun.
if you wanna ride, you're welcome to join us. We'll be out there and having a real good time. As a matter of fact, my cohort here from It's Tejano Time, he says I've already booked at Tejano Vegas. We did it together. Now here's the funny thing. Oh, Martin over there from Destination Midland, good friends of the show. That's a great place to be performing. Madison, you need to come out and join us there at Destination Midland. Great
Yes, of
venue,
course.
beautiful place. You know what? That place is a great place to put on some music videos, and I believe there was a music video that was filmed here recently that's fixing to come out.
Wow.
But last year, both myself and It's Tejano Time, we were at Las Vegas. He booked it differently than I did. But when I went over there, being the payaso that I am, when we were checking in, it was like 2 hours to check in because the computers were down. So we were
Oh,
waiting in a
no.
line for like 2 hours. So I started making fun of things. And I'm talking to Rick Valderrama. He's standing right behind me. And I'm just making jokes about everything. I'm talking about all kinds of things and everything else. When I come to the front, I start auctioning off my spot for all those people that are standing in line because the line is going out of the casino. And I'm like 45, 55 for the 40, 55, 55 for the 40. People were laughing their asses off. The guy, the manager, since I was making everybody laugh and everything and forgetting about that we're standing in line, they comped my
Yeah.
room. They comped my room for 2 days. I was there for 5. They comped my room for 2 days and they upgraded my suite. So cool.
That's awesome. There
I
you go. Hey,
am
that you get a best
stupid.
of both worlds out of just
I
genuinely
know, right? Just because
just
I'm a
being you,
moron.
you know?
I being a moron, a mental, right? Like,
I wouldn't say that, but
oh no, no, definitely. I'm a mental that belongs to Mensa. Because I do belong to Mensa. I'm a mental with Mensa.
Uh,
And then here's some good advice from It's Tejano Time. Make sure you book it through the Vegas Tejano site so it helps you because it cost last year. It cost him double because he didn't book it through them. Lesson
oh,
learned.
wow. That's good to
So
know because
yeah, because you
Rick
get
and
the
I are
discount.
actually planning on
it's
going
very
this
good.
year. So Rick has been in past years. I have never been. And again, I'm with you, Madison. Last year, we just did not plan. I didn't have time. I was on tour with Adasa last summer. So I didn't have time to plan everything. And then before you knew it, it was just like you said, it just snuck up
Yeah.
on us. So this year, we're getting a head start, and we plan on being there
Awesome.
this summer. So, Madison, hopefully we'll see you
I hope
there.
to
I would,
see.
yeah, that would be great.
Yes, I hope
And
to see
also,
y'all
one of the
there.
things, I don't know if you guys know this, but what happens a lot of times there's like entertainment that's going on, and a lot of artists get pulled up on stage and to perform, and so you get to perform one of your
Yeah.
songs and stuff like that. And it's really, really, really cool. I got to see a lot of different people up there, that I hadn't seen in a long time get up there and get pulled. I was actually interviewing Epi, Epi Martinez, who used to play with Elida. I was talking to him and his mom because they put out an album, and then they were like, "Hey, dude, can you come and play bajo?" Like he's like, "Okay," and he just went up on stage. I was like, uh, "We we we haven't finished by," and so that was the end of the. I guess
Effie is awesome,
we're
though.
I know, but it's one of those things, But yeah, they do, and they say, "Oh, right." They have a limited number of rooms at their price, so book it ASAP. Thank you so very much there for joining for giving us that information.
Yes, that's great info.
Thank
But yeah, it's
you.
great. And as far as we got
Heck yeah, because nowadays, like, it's better if you book it all in one or something.
that's right, you get everything ready. Now, you released your album. You're releasing your music as it goes along. This one's the current release that you're working on right now. You have several other songs. What motivated you to do that? Most people just release one song at a time, and then they end up releasing the whole entire album, or vice versa. But what was your motivation for this to do it this way?
So, throughout the time with working with Por qué será, that was my very first single. I'm very new to all of this and how everything works. I don't know if within your first year of trying to establish yourself as an artist, should you just put out a bunch of singles or should you do an EP? Now, and I know those are new now, and or should you do like a full album? And so I told my mom, like, I really want to go out with a bang and do the best that I can. And if I could get an album out, that was the goal. I wanted to be able to have an album out and be able to be proud of all the work that we did. I got to work alongside with Lorenzo Lopez, which has wrote every single song, and then Brando Mireles arranged the music to it. And just getting to work alongside with them and piece the project together, it was the anticipation just kept building. And as I had the songs on my phone, but I couldn't play them yet because they weren't like
Mhm.
available for everyone, I was just getting myself more ready and prepared to just put it out there. It being like, even with Porque Será, that being released first was awesome to see myself. I could search for myself on Apple Music or Spotify, and I never would have imagined I'd be able to search myself there because we never even knew how to like go through the steps of putting your own music out there. So it's more doing this than I ever learned throughout high school. Like, it's crazy, but it's been a lot of fun, and just building the anticipation. I wanted to be able to represent myself very well, and hopefully that with an album put it out there and see how it does. And
And she
Ay, but she's so pretty, Mira.
I know she looks
I
great.
don't look that pretty when I freeze.
I know. I always
and then
freeze looking
now
like this.
we're learning more different strategies
So
to
that's
try and
always
promote
me.
business.
Yes, you
Am I bad? Oh, I was like, I heard you say she's so pretty when she's frozen. I was like, oh man.
Don't feel bad. I said,
I definitely need to get a new Wi-Fi.
there
AT&T,
you go.
you're on my naughty
There
list.
you go. It's okay.
Naughty list, I love it.
Yeah, but no, it's cool that you're out there and doing, and it is different. It is new, and it's people travel different paths in order to get where they are. Hilda, what was your experience like when you first started out? Because you went like a different path, didn't you?
Oh my goodness. Well, when I first started out, I was in a cover band, and then I got signed on to a label. And so what I was doing live with the cover band was completely opposite of what I was doing with the label. And that was like Latin rock. And then at the same time, we were working on an album, and then that album came out, and it was like a whole smorgasbord of like every single genre you could ever possibly think about. And it was in English and in Spanish. So it was like we had no idea where we were going with anything. And then it wasn't until my second record where I finally started to settle in and be like, okay, this is where I need to go. And so I did the blues trajectory. Then I came over, I did some Latin ballad stuff. And then, oh my God, I've been all over the map. So now I'm in the Tejano right
That's
now. And I'm going to keep doing stuff
that's
all over the board.
amazing.
So, you know, honestly, if I could give any advice,
That's
it's just to have
awesome.
fun. Just have fun with what you're doing and don't put a
Yeah.
box around yourself. You know, the sky's the limit. The industry has changed so much from when I first got in it to where it is now with all of this social media and
Yeah.
digital music and all of this stuff. You literally can record any genre you want and record as much and release as much as you want without there being any kind of parameters. Where when I first started, no, like this is it. And I'm so happy that it's changed, and I'm sure it's going to continue to change for the better. And the secret is just be willing to adapt to the changes.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's one of the things is
Yes,
never.
and
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I feel like the with our industry, like so we have so much potential coming in that we're just getting so much stronger and just building more of a unity together because there's so much talent coming from everywhere, like from
Yes.
just when I started to see like newer artists like my age coming in new just like me. I was happy because I was like, okay, like I don't feel like the lonely fish in the sea. I have like other peers to be able to collaborate with, and if they need like tips or I can ask for tips, like to just to try to have like those musical peers around you that only help you be able to grow better into your craft at what you do and be able to help the industry grow as well.
I think it's
But it
it's
definitely
also
has spread a lot and opened up a lot of doors.
yeah. I think it's really awesome, especially for you and where you're at in this industry.
Yes.
Um, I kind of excuse me. I kind of had to reword a lot of things that I was saying because before I would say, it's the woman takeover, and it's not. Women are getting the respect that they deserved all along. Women have been here, but they're getting recognized and they're getting
Yeah.
the respect that they deserve. I think that's the acknowledgement and the respect that they deserve from the beginning. I think that we need to reaffirm that. I think that's a problem that we've had before. Was it was a male dominated system. Everybody wanted the next Jay Perez. They wanted the next Ram. They wanted the next Emilio, and they were only few women that were part of that group. There was the that hurt my ears, little dog. There was like
Sorry.
there was the I forgot who I was talking to. No, just kidding. No, but I mean, it's good. It's good to see that coming to fruition now, and women are being, they're having so many doors open, and being
Yeah.
the we are no longer putting people in boxes.
There you go.
That's
Yeah,
the
because
key.
now if they say, Tejano is male dominated, there's a lot of women in Tejano nowadays if you check all the social media and stuff. So
Oh
you
yeah,
can't
yo,
hear
most
that no more. Us women,
yeah.
we're coming and we're coming very powerful. There's so many powerhouse women in the industry nowadays that we are here to put our foot down and we're coming and we're kicking down some doors for sure.
Oh yeah, most definitely, and making a statement for sure. And not only that,
Yes.
being a driving force in the music, and it's also changed in the industry in the sense that there's a lot more accomplished singers now. We
Yes.
used to have a lot of little popish, quick, little people that just put out really quick music. Music nowadays is really accomplished singers. I mean, look at Annika. Oh my gosh, that woman can. She
Yes.
can sing. My good friend Rita Cappuccina. She's got a new
Her
song
vocals
out.
are like
Yeah,
out of this world.
yeah. And well, I was saying my friend Rita Cappuccina. She's got a new song out. And her last song Con Animo. But I've seen her perform live. She can carry a note, and I'll make this joke all the time. I was like, she starts a note, and she'll like do her taxes and bake some cookies, and then like she'll write a note to Santa Claus and then finish out, and then
And it's
like
still going.
and she's still going. It's just like, and it's just there's so much talent that's out there, and it's
Yeah,
wonderful. So much for
it's
everything out
amazing.
there. I'm so glad that it's no longer this thing where there's so division and competition. We're
Mhm.
all part of one
Yeah.
thing we can all share. And I've said this before, and I know, Ilda, you've heard me say this plenty of times. I envy you, Madison, because of the fact that somebody's going to fall in love to your song. Somebody's going to kiss for the first time to your song. Somebody's going to dance their first dance to their song. Somebody's going to say, that is our song. That's our love song. You have a great gift that you're giving to the world. Love is eternal. Music is eternal. And big shout out to my friend Rick Valderrama, who's also releasing a new song like you, Hilda, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Well, I have a video that's dropping tomorrow, maybe tonight. Depends on how I feel. I might just drop it tonight. Who knows? But yeah, no, Rick. Honestly, he's on my bucket list of people to meet because I've always wanted to meet him, but I've never had the pleasure of meeting him.
He's a nice guy, sweet guy.
And that's the thing nowadays. Like it is so hard. Like I meet so many people online through social media, and it's like I want to get to like see your face. I want to be able to like meet you personally, but it's
Give
like
you a
we're all
hug,
so
right?
busy. It's like I have to catch you like at the right time, at the right place, and hopefully like we cross paths. There's even been times I've gone to events and the people that I want to meet are there, but it's like so much going on, and I'm going this way and they're going that way, and it's like okay, next go round, like I'll pray on it and hope to meet them. But man, there's so many amazing people in the industry now, and it's so crazy to see all of us like get to watch each other grow. Like I've seen people releasing more singles and music videos and climbing the charts, and it's just so great to see everyone climbing in their own individual way, but we're still helping Tejano grow, so it's just the best of both worlds.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And I highly encourage everybody to show up to the media gala that's going to be on Thursday, the Thursday of fanfare. I will be there along with about 50 other people from the radio business. So
Yay.
we'll be doing interviews and talking, and that way
I'm looking forward to
you get
that for
to
sure.
see people there. And I'm going to be doing a couple of shows there. I did it last year. It was one of my
See, and I missed it last year. It
yeah.
was my first year as a track artist for Fanfare, and those days went by so fast. And then we ended up putting we had took Uber because I had a bunch of family and friends with me that came to support me, but they were also helping us go through every event and stuff. And we thought we told the Uber to take us to the right address, but it took us to a completely other place. And then by the time
Aw.
we would have took another Uber to the correct address, it was gonna be over. So it was just like, okay, I told mom this year we're making it to the gala. I didn't get to experience it last year, but I'm a little more now into like the business, so now I'm a little more prepared, and so I'm ready
Mhm.
for that's one thing that I'm looking forward to is the gala for sure.
Yeah, it's cool. Last year I was it was a little tough for me because I was still in my wheelchair, and it's just it was what it was. It was wonderful. I'm a little excited more now because last year I was only at right about 72,000 listeners. Now this year I'm right at 98,000 listeners, which is pretty good,
Ooh,
and so I'm
Amazing.
I'm I'm
amazing.
kind of happy about that. That's kind of a thumbs up for me.
You're supposed to
You
put your
know.
clap thing on
Good thumbs
now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's awesome. No, as you can see like the progress and what you're doing, and it's progressing, so that means you're doing something right. And it's amazing to have you here, and getting the artist and doing the podcast and being able to individually hear from the individual artists themselves, even bands, but you get to talk to them on like a more mellow level to where you're genuinely talking to like who that person is as a person.
I think that's probably one of the reasons that it gets such big traction. I think it's because of the fact that it's
Yeah,
not it's not so well structured. It's more we get to talk and just kind of converse. I think it's better that way because then it's just a general conversation. It's just people get
yeah.
to live vicariously through some of the questions because we I mean, Ilda, you know this for a fact. I get off the wall sometimes. Sometimes I'm just like this big
No,
bore.
you.
Yeah,
It's not like,
right.
okay, script one, line two. next page.
All
It's just
right.
more
Yeah.
fun and open and
Right. Yeah.
Oh my
Uh,
goodness.
Hi, Olivia. How are you doing? A good friend of the show. She's like 8 years, no, 10 years old. Olivia. She's listening.
Oh,
Thank you so
Olivia.
very
Hi,
much.
Olivia.
Sweetheart. Oh, and Laura, Leona is listening to us.
hey,
Hey,
Hi,
Laura.
Miss
Laura.
Laura.
Very good. She's also, and Rick
Yeah,
also says
we on a
hola.
promotion.
Rick, the main man himself. I call him the GQ. He's the George Clooney of Tejano music. He's always so very well dressed up. He invited me to go eat. We went to go eat one time. Oh, she's 8. Sorry. I knew she was around my granddaughter's age, 8, 7, or 8. Yeah, Joe
Hey,
Villanueva
Joe.
says that. Yeah, Big Joe, Big Bad Joe. The blues man, Tejano blues man. He's got
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
yes.
the with he's got that great song with Cindy Ramos. Was it Cindy Ramos that he's with? But
And Loca Baby with Demi.
Demi Gonzalez. There you go,
Yes.
Demi
Well,
Gonzalez.
actually,
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. So we connected. Oh, I want to say it was like last week. Me and Tejano Blues Band on TikTok. A mutual friend that was on live, and so you guys watch out because we're talking about doing some stuff together, and I think it's gonna be amazing. So you
Oh
guys are gonna
yeah.
look for that. I'm a big fan of
He
his.
is amazing.
Oh yes. Oh my god. And the blues. So you
And
got
he's such a
Tejano Blues
sweetheart
Band and
too.
blues, and it's wow.
Hey, by the way, Ilda does a TikTok karaoke on Tuesdays. The TikTok Tuesdays. So you need to get a song for her to sing. What would you want Hilda to sing tomorrow on her TikTok Tuesday? Because she does
Ooh.
requests, you know, and
Oh my gosh.
and it better be. Don't give her
I
something
say
easy.
a song by Madison Pulido.
Mm.
You pick it, girl, and I will learn it.
I okay. I got you. Okay. We'll handle the details through Messenger.
Right.
There you go. There you go. But
No,
make it
but
an
I
easy one.
definitely that's what I'm looking forward to is like hopefully like I want to my once my music reaches like different people if they want to like do covers of my songs just like how we do covers of artists that we
Right.
enjoy. I can't wait until I can see like someone singing to one of my songs cuz I always catch myself singing to other songs but I've never seen, besides like family members and cousins and stuff, but oh well, actually I have seen one little girl. She was watching my music video for Porque Será, and it's in this pink house in Houston that we filmed it at. And she was singing, and she's like 7, I believe, and she was singing
Aww.
Porque Será like word for word. And I'm like, okay, not only is she so little, but she's singing in Spanish, and she's singing to my song, and it just makes me feel like I'm doing something right. I get to put a little bit of joy in the new generation growing. They're gonna be the ones to carry our music to when they're my age, and so it's just really good to be able to see that side of
Aww.
of getting the music done. But someone posting like a TikTok cover to singing one of my songs, I haven't seen that yet, but I do look forward to hopefully seeing that one day.
So what was it like for you when you first heard your song on the radio?
That was crazy. At first I was like in shock because I could always hear it if I connect the Bluetooth and I play it off my phone, but to know that it's going through like a radio station and who knows who is listening at that time, it's like there's so many people listening to it that I don't know who they are, but I hope to meet them all one day if it's something they enjoy. But to be able to hear myself on there, I was just like, this is amazing. Like this is
Aww.
a dream come true.
How,
I've always
how's
wanted to hear
how's
myself
this?
on there. So
How's this? When it plays on my station, and it does play quite a bit. There's 132 countries that listen to my station. 132 countries
and
from
that's just the countries.
the countries.
That's just,
United Arab Emirates, Guam, Japan. All of these countries listen to Madison Pulido.
that's awesome. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, you don't really notice it. You don't really think about it, but it really does happen. It
Yeah.
happens.
It's you
So,
know, my uncle, he works in New Mexico, and he had called me, and he was like, I was getting ready to go to work and I have the radio on already, and he was like, I know that voice, and it was my song. And to be able to
Aww.
to see those experiences that my families get to enjoy out of the blue, out of nowhere, it's like, wow, like out of nowhere, my song could be playing on the radio at any given moment. And it's amazing because a lot of sometimes, they say that the FM radios don't get listened to as much, but they do. There's still so many people that listen to the radio because, especially like sometimes more, I don't want to be, not trying to be rude, but more older people still listen to the radio because sometimes it's harder for them to learn how to work the digital platforms and the apps and stuff like that. I have to
Hmm.
help my grandparents sometimes with their phones, so I completely understand it. But I'm so glad that we still do have FM and AM radio to still be able to keep the music going and keeping it alive. And I'm glad and thank you for, playing the new generation as well as the old school and keeping a mix of everything going. But that's, what it is now. We're going into new years, new generations, and that's what we got to do is keep it going and growing for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, I did both of them already. I've already done terrestrial radio station and I did internet radio station. My sole purpose was really just the military because I'm a veteran myself. But just seeing the growth and the diversity. But I think one of the secrets is that playing everybody's music is really what it is. It's the availability of music. And
Yeah.
Hilda, you've heard me say this plenty of times. Good music deserves to be heard. That's all. As long as it's good music, it needs to be heard. And when who am I to say what good music is and what good music isn't? I'm just one person. I'm not playing the music for myself. I'm playing it for the public, for people, and so that's
Hmm.
that's where it makes it so much better. Where people want to hear it,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
that's
Because you
where
never know what their style or their taste is.
Mm-hmm.
definitely,
Not everyone
definitely,
enjoys everything, but there are some people that do, or they might just stick to what they like, but that's okay. There's a little
Yeah.
bit of everything, and that's what our our genre definitely puts out there. There's
Mm-hmm.
versatility in the whole genre itself. Like it is absolutely crazy. You could literally, if you're wanting like a slow song, a upbeat song, a Tejano dancing song, cumbia, a ranchera, a balada, like you'll find it in
Mm-hmm.
Tejano, and that's the
Exactly.
amazing thing is that you will find it here. Even like country
definitely.
Tejano, country Latin, it's there's so much you can do with music. It's absolutely out of this world. It's amazing though.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Big shout out to Norma from Holland, Michigan. Norma,
Oh,
hello.
hi,
Thank you for
Miss
joining.
Norma.
Yeah, very much. I think that's
Hello.
why I'm a big fan of you, Hilda, because I've seen you do all genres of music. It's really awesome that
That is amazing.
you do everything,
Aw,
girlfriend.
y'all are so sweet. Honestly, I just do what I love. And as long as you keep doing that, you're never going to get tired. You're never going to get bored. And you're always just going to have a good time. And so I've just been very blessed that, my producer, AKA Rick Garcia, AKA my husband, um, he doesn't know how to tell me no because we kind of live off of that whole mantra happy wife, happy life.
Happy
There,
life.
yeah.
Yeah, so hey, I'm spoiled, and so I'm very blessed that I get to do that. And I honestly, I encourage all artists out there. I mean, if you feel it, if it's just in your soul, then do it, and don't care what the people are going to think necessarily, because the ones who truly appreciate the music are going to support you no matter what. Doesn't matter what you're singing. You can be
Exactly.
singing, in Hungarian, and they're still going to love it because it's you. And so,
Yeah, and they can see like the drive and the passion. Like if you put that emotion as well as the fun into it, you can't go wrong from there. You're definitely doing something right on the stage. And I'm glad I get to
exactly.
see you as a role model. You have done so many great things, and I'm
Aw.
so honored that I got to meet you at the Guadalupe Awards, which you did amazing on the national anthem. And
Oh, you're
just
so
getting
sweet.
able to thank you. Being able to just meet different people that if maybe if I would have met you even not as an artist, but still being able to make those genuine connections and relationships with people that you don't know, but you just get to like build with those people the more you get to know them, and that's the best part out of it too.
Yes, girl.
Jerry
And
Hernandez says it should be happy spouse, happy house.
Well, that's another way to say it.
oh, not in my house. No, 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 no.
Norma Pacino says, Norma Pacino says, "Hi, Lawrence. This is great. Hi, Norma. She's my cousin. How you doing,
Hi.
girlfriend? Let's
Hi,
go ahead
Miss
and take a listen.
Norma.
let's listen to another song of yours. It's Mírate a ti, which is a really, really good song off of the album. I wanted to go ahead and share it because I think that's another song that you that was sent to me, and it's a beautiful song. It shows your diversity and your vocal ability because you are once again a really talented singer, and that's what we want to
Yes.
celebrate. So let's. This is Mírate a ti here on Cuba Radio with Indio, Hilda Lamas, and the beautiful Madison Pulido. It goes like this.
Radio.
Mirarte a ti es una alegría totalmente para mí. Besar tus labios es una hermosura, me haces tan feliz. Tenerte a ti es todo lo que anhela mi corazón. Estar a tu lado te lo pido sin condición. Quiero besarte locamente, quiero darte mi amor, entregarte mi cariño, mi corazón. Quiero que seas en mi vida mi sensación. Quiero besarte mil veces, quiero darte mi amor, quiero decirte que eres mío, mi corazón. Quiero que seas en mi vida mi sensación. Mirarte a ti es una alegría totalmente para mí. Besar tus labios es una hermosura, me haces tan feliz. Tenerte a ti es todo lo que anhela mi corazón. Estar a tu lado te lo pido sin condición. Quiero besarte locamente, quiero darte mi amor, entregarte mi cariño, mi corazón. Quiero que seas en mi vida mi sensación. Quiero besarte mil veces, quiero darte mi amor, quiero decirte que eres mío, mi corazón. Quiero que seas en mi vida mi sensación. Quiero que seas en mi vida mi sensación.
Mírate a ti. Back. That was with Mírate a ti with Madison. We were talking behind the scenes. Sorry, guys. Um, Madison Pulido, Lamas Indio here. That was Norma Pacina says, yeah, wow, what a great voice. Yeah, I
Yes.
told you. It's
Yes, it
really, really
is.
good voice.
Thank
Yes, it was. Josie Zamora joining us as well. It's really it's and what we were talking about honestly was the brand that you're putting out there. Once again, it goes back to what I was saying earlier, the evolution of what is Madison Pulido. The thing, you're a grown woman. You are not a child. You are a woman. Um, your voice is very soft and cutesy, but when you sing, you command some like, hey, listen to me. It's like I'm not saying she's gruff or anything. I'm just like she's not walking around with a cigarette going, hey, I'm talking. I'm a Tejano singer. That's what I do. I'm a Tejano singer. It's like, no, no, no. That's not what I'm
I
saying. But I
hope
mean,
I don't sound like that.
right?
No, girl, you don't
Um,
sound like that.
no, you don't. No, you don't. But I'm saying, it's really cool to see that it's the duality in man. I guess that's what yeah, alluding to. It's
Yeah,
just
a lot of
it.
people, when they ask me my age, and I'm like, I'm 22, and they're like, huh? They're like, I
Yeah,
thought you were 18 or 17. And so I get that a lot. And I guess with the way my appearance, and like they think I'm younger, and then with the voice added to it, it's like, well, I can't believe she's 22. I need to see your ID or something. But I mean, it's okay. I get it a lot, but it's okay.
Enjoy it while you can, my dear.
right. Yeah, enjoy it while
Right?
you can.
They're like, don't look at it as a bad thing. They're like, it'll help. It'll be a benefit for you, like in the long run. So I was like,
Mhm.
okay. But
Yeah.
I definitely get that a lot, and I think about that like in the future. Like I know as I grow, my voice will probably change, but I don't know how it's gonna change. Like, will my voice eventually get like a little deeper, or So I'm excited to see myself grow as well, and with different songs, future songs that we do, how I can express myself and see how I evolve as I grow. Because anything can change. I can learn how to maybe do like whistle notes or something. I've never done that before, but that'd be something cool to like try and practice. I want to see how my own voice can like evolve as I learn it as I go.
Yeah. Well, that's really cool because like Patty Torres's her new album. It has a melody of her. Well, actually, her new release. It's a melody of all of her hits. But here's the deal: she's singing them in the same key that they were released. And that in itself is a huge
So
accomplishment.
and those excuse me,
And
those songs go from different keys.
right, but she sings them all
Yeah,
in the same
that's
key.
awesome. I'm gonna have to take. I haven't personally listened to it, but I'll have to definitely check that out.
You need to because
That is
it's. I mean,
amazing. That's
that's
awesome.
yeah. She's just like. I mean, she is. I mean, she's Patsy Torres. Come on, she's amazing. She's just. And if you're listening,
Right?
Patsy,
I know. I
you
got
owe
the
me
chance
five
to
dollars,
meet
girl.
her. We were at
$5.
Kada Radio.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was just joking.
I got the chance to meet her and get to meet her. I did an interview at Kada, the jalapeno station, and
Mhm.
it was an honor to be able to meet her. And she gave me some words of advice, and she told me just to keep going. And if it's your dream that you believe in, you just got to keep going for it, and don't let anyone stop you from what you want to do. You just got to keep walking, and continue to hustle and grind, and work for what you want to do, with your career, and just keep going.
Mhm.
So it was an honor to definitely get to meet her, especially because of so much experience that she has being in the industry.
Oh yeah, and she's one of the pioneers. I mean, she inspired Shelley Lattis. And Shelley Lattis is
Yes.
not afraid to admit that. And Ilda, you were able to get to see her when you were in high. I mean, in junior high. Was it junior
I
high or high
was,
school?
yeah, I think I was in eighth grade. I was in eighth
Hmm.
grade when she came to my campus, and she it was the Positive Force tour, and I still remember that. And it was just a whole bunch of cover songs. I think maybe she had one or two originals that she threw in there, but it was all like English, hip hop, R&B, and I'm like, wow, this girl's amazing. And that's
That's
really what solidified. Like I'd always been into music, and I'd been singing since I was 4, but that just solidified, okay, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And
Here's
and so years later, I still have yet to meet her, but I would love the chance to just sit there and just talk to her and be like, hey,
oh
yeah, like that. I don't know. To me, that would just be awesome to just sit there and just have a conversation about everything she has experienced, all the doors she has knocked down for us and opened for us. And, um,
yes.
she's
And
so
her being such like an important core like memory in your life, from like that solidified what you wanted to do. That I will be praying that you get the chance to be able to
Aw.
meet her, because that's like the important part. Like I've gotten to meet Shelly, I've gotten to meet Elida, and their music is what I listened to growing up. I got to meet Brando Mireles keyboards on with the Ma sound, and it's crazy to be working and being able to say like, we're able to represent ourselves along with these iconic
Yeah.
legends that have paved the way for us. And it's an honor. It's such an honor to be able to like say that you can affiliate yourself like with them, because we're all in the same industry. Like I never would have thought of it saying that. Like I'm in the Tejano industry, but
Yeah.
it's crazy now to say that. But it's an honor to be able to say that as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here's a fact about Patsy Torres that not a lot of people know. She was on MTV. Her music video was on MTV,
Oh,
and
that's
you know,
amazing.
yeah, it got lots of airplay actually on MTV. So I'm as a matter of fact, I'm pretty positive in saying that she's the only Tejano artist to ever be featured on
Made it
MTV.
on MTV.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because MTV is, that's they have more like reality type stuff,
yeah.
hip hop
Nowadays, but
type stuff.
back then it
Back
was,
in the
yeah,
day, it was all music.
it
Total
was
Request
all music.
Live.
Yeah, all music. That
They
And
was
should
that
it. Yeah,
definitely bring that back for
that's
sure.
they
They should have
should.
yeah.
that old like that segment in there, like a little piece at least for like an hour or two.
Mhm.
Just trying any music request, literally any genre. That'd be
Now
Yeah.
that
amazing.
you mention that, you can go
Especially
ahead and watch Tejano Spotlight
right.
TV on QVO TV, Roku channel, sponsored by me, and QVO Radio. It's on QVO
Love
Roku
it.
channel.
There
It
you
is
go.
true. It is there. It's on Roku channel. If you have Roku, just look for QVO TV and you can watch Tejano Spotlight, where I feature
I'm gonna
music
add it to my
videos and
TV
everything else. There you
tonight.
go. But no,
I'm adding it tonight.
there you go. But no, it's interesting that you've evolved in your personality and in what you've done, and that's really an accomplishment on your own. This business is really sometimes it can be really difficult. It can be really trying on people. Sometimes it's a landmine for some people. It really is. It's unfortunate, but it's true. And we've had a lot of great talents that have come and have not been successful navigating some of the trials and tribulations that come along with some of this. As far as as far as with you, what keeps you grounded? What keeps you, grounded to the person that you are? Because I have to be honest, every time that I talk to you, you've been the sweetest person, and I really enjoy talking to you, and it's really nice having a convo with you.
Thank you. I mean, I genuinely just try to be myself. This is, how I would talk to anyone. Now, I won't say, I don't have like that where I go put my foot down if I ever do get mad or upset with certain things, but I do genuinely try to see things on the best positive note that I can, even though sometimes life throws curveballs at you and it can be irritating, or you just have those bad days to where you just feel like, man, I just want to not do anything. I just want to like give it all up, or just, I just want to take like a pause. But, just, I just want to continue to just try and put positivity out there the best I can, and just be my genuine, humble self. Sometimes, if things do get to me, or if I see, or I get that feeling of like, do I keep going, or what do I do next, or I just have to tell myself I got to keep going. And I also do have my family, my mom behind me as well, motivating me and pushing me and telling me, like, no, you've got this. Like, you have to believe in yourself. You have to keep pushing, keep striving, no matter what gets in your way. It's just one of those rocks that gets thrown into your path, and you just gotta, shoot, kick it out the way, and then just keep going. So, but thank you for having great conversations with me, and I love talking to y'all too. I
Oh,
just want to be able to be myself, but bring positivity still as well, and just have fun.
That's what we're all about, having fun and
oh,
enjoying
that's
ourselves, and sharing music and letting people know that good music is good music and all it needs to do is just be heard.
mhm.
Roxanne Mendoza is joining us. Hey, Roxanne says, hi, Madison, Lawrence, and Dio, and Hilda. Saludos from Roxanne y Grupo Texas. Hope you got this, girl. You know
Hi,
what? Roxanne herself. Oh my gosh, I got a chance to see her over in Ruby Ann's Tejano takeover over there in Brownsville, Texas, where I'm going to be this weekend to shoot a music video. But I tell you what, I'm kind of leery because have you ever, Ilda, you know where Brownsville is? It's
I sure
far.
do.
It
No,
is
it's not that far
far.
at
It is
all.
so far. I don't know
It's
how
far from
far.
me.
It is so far. Where are you located at, sweetheart? Are you in
I'm
the
in
valley?
Freeport.
Huh?
I'm in Freeport.
Is that the
In
valley?
Freeport, Texas.
Oh, you're close to
No,
Houston.
You're close
I'm
to
like an
Houston.
hour south from Houston. So like
Yeah.
the valley is like almost 6 hours from me.
Well,
And I would
I'm
go
in
out, I would have to travel that way to record.
I'm in West Texas, and
Okay, okay.
it's gonna take me. I'm closer to the moon than I am closer to
No,
Brownsville. It is so far.
you are so dramatic, Lawrence.
Oh
Oh my
my
god.
God, it's just so far.
It's
You
not that
know,
far.
you know what? When I was going to Laredo, I was going to do some stuff with Sonia de la Paz, and she lives in Laredo. And she called and she's like, "Hey, Lawrence, where you at?" And I was like, "I'm in Far." And she's like, "Where's that?" "I don't know. It's far, far away. There's nothing here. Nothing. There was no like
Far is
no other.
very small.
There was no other cars. It was me and the sun and dirt
In the sun.
Were
and
there
the
clouds
road.
though?
There was no clouds. There were no birds. There were no buzzards. There was, if I were to die and fall out of the car, there would be nobody to feast on this buffet of carcass because there were no birds above. It was just me.
No, the hogs would have gotten you. They just wait for it
There
to like the
was
sun to go down.
not even
When
bugs.
you get to like that certain level.
There were
No.
not even flies were close by. They were just like, forget it, it's too far. They were just like they would. I mean, like even the
Hey, well that means
cockroaches.
there's clean air.
I know the cockroaches packed up and said, "Orale, vato, what is too far? It's too hot and too far. My chanclas are burning. I gotta go back." It was just, it was not. I could, no. And then it's like,
But you gotta go there now.
yes, I know I have to go there. And then there's like, they're like, all these checkpoints. There's all these checkpoints, and why do
There's
they have
not
to
that
have?
many.
There's a ton of you know what? There's no
Oh
checkpoints
my
here in San
god.
Angelo. There's none. No checkpoints. I walk around, everybody thinks I'm Mexican. I'm Native American, but everybody thinks I'm Mexican.
Yeah,
It's
but
all
you live
cool.
like in the
But
center part of Texas.
I
Like,
go down I go down there and I got every hillbilly down there that's got a green shirt on. "You come from the old country?" And I have to tell them I'm with the FBI. "You with the I'm a full-blooded Indian." So I'm like,
I've never heard that one before.
oh my god.
write that
Oh,
down.
I'm gonna say them. I'm gonna say I'm a FBH, a full-blooded Hispanic.
There you go. Angel Jimenez joining us. Saludos,
Oh,
Angel. Beautiful voice, beautiful.
Hello.
She was actually there at the Tejano takeover there at 281, and she was wearing her full dress. Look, talk about a trooper. She had
Mariachi
the full
dress.
thing on. Yeah, the mariachi dress. It was 2,000 degrees. It
It
was
Yeah.
not
it
2000.
was so hot. I was baking cookies on the dashboard. That's how hot it was. The dashboard of my car, the package said 475-degree oven, and I put it on the dashboard of my car. They burnt the cookies. That's how hot it was. And she was in her dress singing.
I need a
It
picture
was
of these cookies,
it
or
was
I don't believe
it
you.
was
Right?
it was but she was wonderful. It was wonderful. I'm telling you.
Madison,
She
there's
did
a
great.
song somewhere in there, so you can write a song about burnt cookies on the dashboard, okay?
Right?
It's one of those
Cooking
things.
far or
It was in
Brownsville.
far, far
9,000
away.
degrees. Okay, yeah.
It was so
No birds,
far
no
away.
bees.
It was
There you
so,
go.
it was
No
so
birds,
No
no
far.
bees,
cockroaches.
just a breeze. There
Just
you
a
go.
breeze.
Look, we're already busting lyrics out.
That's right. I smelled like bacon that was burning. It was like, it was like, that's me. I'm burning. Oh my gosh. I smell like frijoles and stuff. It was coming out of my pores. It's just
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
so, I'm sorry. But it's true.
Ay, ay, ay.
Very, very
My
true.
cheekbones are hurting from laughing so much.
Right?
So, but it's just one of those
Oh
things.
my
But,
goodness.
I hope to see you soon. I hope to see you at the Radio Gala. I encourage everybody to come on out there. All the artists, it is beneficial for you to come on out there. There's going to be a lot of radio people out there. I will be out there. I'll be doing both video and audio out there.
I will
Either you,
definitely be there at the gala. I'm getting there on time. I'm gonna
there
be
you
able to
go.
go and meet everyone, and that's one good thing about the gala too is that so many other artists go as well. So you get to
Yes.
mingle with all the radio stations, the DJs, the podcast, everyone, as well as get to mingle with the artists that show up too. So it's just the best of both worlds. So I encourage everyone to come out, and I don't even think you have to be really an artist to go either, right?
From what I
Anyone, it's
understand, no, you
open.
don't.
Yeah, I think
From
it's kind
So
of open.
see,
Last year, I went and there was some people that weren't artists
yeah,
that weren't in media at all, but they were just there,
yeah.
which
see,
is
and that's the
good. I
fun
mean,
part
it's
too,
okay.
because you get to meet the fans. They may know who you are, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I've always wanted to meet you or you." And so it's an awesome event. I encourage everyone to come out. This will be my
Yeah.
my first year getting to experience it, and so I'm super
All right,
excited for
Madison.
that.
So
And I
you and
look
I are
forward to
gonna have
getting
to
to see
take
y'all.
you and I are gonna have to take another photo to document, like, hey, this is our second time getting to hang out.
Yes.
Deuces. It'll be the
And
first
that's a
time for
good thing
me.
too. Like I have to have my phone and camera everywhere. Like I want to look into getting like a good camera so that I can like take my pictures on that. Because sometimes with the phones, iPhones, it's like storage full, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I just paid for like more extra storage. I don't know where it's at. Apple, I need some
Remember,
answers.
remember when I told you phones, apples, they bite. They're not good. I already said that. You know what I'm saying? No, actually, yeah, I will be there. Saludos says Angel. By the way, she says hello. So,
Oh,
but
Angel.
yeah, no, we'll all be there. You can come on out and say hello and everything else. I know I didn't get. I said hello really quickly to a lot of people while I was at Vegas Tejano because I get pulled. I have other things that I'm supposed to be doing as well. So but it's really cool to see people out there that know me and get to say hello to all these people and everything else. And especially when I got other artists that I have to interview or artists that I have to talk and stuff like that, which is really awesome. So we've come to the point where we give the artist the opportunity to go ahead and say their shout outs and everything else, their thank yous. Don't forget to mention where they can get your merch and everything else because we are big proponents, right, Ilda? In order to support your favorite artist, you got to go to their shows and buy their merch.
Yep.
So go ahead and do that and also feed the dog and or take a while. So with
He's
that
like,
being
I'm
said,
ready to get on the camera.
right. Yeah. With that being said, go ahead and this is going to be you. We'll go ahead and step out for just a second. Madison Pulido here on Cuba Radio.
Well, I just want to send a special thank you to everyone that tuned in tonight and anyone that has been supporting me since the beginning. And even if you're starting to just barely get to know me now, I just want to thank every single one of you guys for supporting and listening to my music. I want to thank my team, my mom for being the backbone and helping me do so much throughout this career. Shout out to Lorenzo Lopez for writing all the beautiful songs, as well as Brando Mireles for arranging the music. And shout out to Madison Pulido for laying down the tracks. And it's just been a fun whirlwind of experiences. I want to thank just everyone that has just been supporting me so much and helping me grow as an individual, helping me grow as an artist. I couldn't do it without you guys, my family, my friends, my grandparents, my tias and tios. Thank you so much, as well as Art Flow Media and East End Photography. Thank you guys so much for everything y'all do for me. I really do appreciate it. If you want to check out my website for any merchandise, as well as the links to where you can purchase my music, the website is madisonpulidolaTinamusic.com. It'll give you any updates as to interviews, events, as well as merchandise, and where you can purchase my music. So y'all check it out. And then my social medias are official Madison Pulido. So I would really appreciate it. I love every single one of you guys, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for us. And I hope you guys join the ride.
You have it. Pretty good. Pretty good. You noticed that she didn't thank me? She wanted.
I think everyone. That was waiting, saving the best for last.
No, it's okay. I'm nobody special. I'm just
Don't
Oh my
say
God.
that. Don't say.
you know what? I know.
It's amazing, what y'all are doing, and being able to give everyone the individual time, and be able to just get to know the people on a personal level, as well as get to talk about everything that they're working on alongside from their personal lives. Because whenever we all started this stuff, we were just normal, natural human beings, not knowing really like what we're getting into until you're in it. So, thank you for continuing to support music, whether it's Tejano or any genre, and just to keep it growing and keeping it alive. It's the
Yeah,
best thing, and I'm really thankful.
I really believe, I really do feel that the more people know you, the more likely they're going to request your music. I really do believe that, and I do believe that it's an avenue that needs to be out there. I know the artists definitely like it. Oh, we're booked till July, so
That's
you know
amazing.
we've got a long road ahead of us, don't we, Ilda?
Y'all got a lot of
Please,
fun coming up for
yeah,
y'all.
don't don't quit on me, Hilda. Don't quit on me. Especially today, she was
Dang,
like,
now that you bring it up, no,
I
just
know when I
kidding.
see when I
"Oh
seen
no!"
when I seen that Hilda was gonna be a part of it, I was like, that's adding just more fun to it. It's fun to be able to like,
Aw.
especially since I had already got the chance to meet you. I was looking forward to. I was like, yes, I get to talk to you again. Of course, looking forward to
Yay.
talk to you as well. But it just adds a lot more fun and flavor to the mix, and it definitely you get if you think of a question that maybe he didn't think of, it just it helps tie it all in together, and it puts on a great show. So
Well,
I'm glad y'all are a team, and I'm glad I got to be here tonight.
yeah, I think it's also pretty awesome because Ilda brings a totally different perspective from an artist's point of view, and her experiences and
Exactly,
everything
Lil.
else. Which I really respect that. That she brings a totally different vibe than. And plus also she's way prettier than I could ever possibly be. So
Aw.
you know,
No.
and so
Thank
I'm just some
Yes,
big
you're
dork.
gorgeous.
Oh, y'all are
You
so
see.
sweet.
And so, that's really cool. I really am glad that you're here. Thanks very much. And so, with that being said, let's go ahead and say goodbye to everybody else. But a real quick shout out to all the people. Let me go ahead and see and scroll right real quick. First of all, let me send out a couple of shout outs to Carla Christina, who was joining us, obviously.
Yay, Carla.
Martin from Destination Midland, of course, Joe Villanueva. Chris Zavala, thank you so very much, buddy. Rick Balderrama, Laura Sanz, Jerry Hernandez, Joe Villanueva, uh, Julio Guzman, Norma Salazar over there in Holland, Michigan, Jerry Hernandez, Norma Pacina, my cousin Josie Zamora, Gracie Roxanne Mendoza. By the way, let me tell you this quick story about Gracie. Hilda, you know what I'm going to say.
Sorry.
Gracie's my wife. I have been doing radio for 5, 6 years now. This one, I have done radio for 11 years. I've done TV for like 20 years. I've been on TikTok since it began. She's not ever gotten a TikTok account until she walks into my office and says, "What are you doing?" "I'm watching Hilda. She's singing on TikTok." "Oh, that's cool. Oh my gosh, I love that song. How do I join TikTok?" "Wait, you're going to join TikTok for Hilda, but you won't join for me." She She's not on my friend list right now. She's on
Still,
hers. Yes, still. Oh, look.
I was gonna say, well, that was her foot in the door, and then she'll add you next. But she says she's still not. You're not there
No,
yet.
she
Madison, I
just
just leave it at sorry, not
she's
sorry.
like she put on there. She's my Christmas queen. Hola.
See,
Hey,
maybe
my
that's a
TikTok
sign,
is
Lawrence.
Madison Pulido. You can
She's
add
on.
me as a
Lawrence,
friend.
that's a sign, Lawrence, that maybe if
Yeah,
you like
no.
Christmas a little bit more, she would follow you on TikTok. Just
Right. I
saying.
do like Christmas. It's just that that's not it. I mean, I'm just saying. Anyway, yes. So thank
See,
you, Hilda.
Madison loves Christmas, right, Madison? Yeah. See, so Gracie will go follow Madison because Madison
Yes,
likes
I even
Christmas.
have a Christmas single, "Christmas with You." It's
Oh
in
yeah, by the
English.
way, I did play your Christmas single during my 12 days of Christmas giveaway. So thank you so very much for that. It's
Awesome,
really
thank
cool. I
you,
really did like
thank you.
it.
Yeah, that was something a little different to try and do like the English, and it was around the holidays, so we're like, why not? Just to try something different. I want to be able to not throw whatever out there, but try different things, and something that I may not feel like 100% on, but you won't know how it will do unless you just put it out there,
Girl,
and
you can never go
you
wrong
never
with
know.
Christmas.
Oh
We
my
can never
gosh.
outdo my
Exactly. That
Christmas
that is
music.
true.
Now,
And it is
now my
never too
cousin,
early to
There
start playing Christmas music or recording Christmas music. And so if you ever want to throw down with some Christmas
yeah.
music, man, let's go. We'll start next month.
now my cousin's going awesome.
Okay.
Go Gracie.
We'll be calling you.
My cousin's jumping in on the bandwagon.
That'd be amazing. I'm
Yeah,
looking forward to that.
and Gracie
That'd
says
be
yes. I
fun.
love
Be a
that
lot of
song. By
fun.
the way, Gracie did love your Christmas song, so that's
Oh,
so.
thank
Did
you,
I
Gracie.
miss the announcement of gang up on Lawrence Day? Or was it, did I miss that memo? Or I'm sorry, did somebody send me a text? Or
Hey, Rick Valderrama just said he loves Christmas music. So maybe
Chris,
collaborate with us, Madison.
Rick,
Okay.
you're killing me. Come on, guys.
You gotta see. You just gotta promote the Christmas. You see, you just get in the Christmas spirit, and Gracie will follow you.
Right. She'll be part of-
She just needs those 3 words from you.
I
I
know.
love Christmas.
That's-
One little
it,
key.
you know?
That's
Just
just
wear-
no
wear
wonder
Christmas
every time I walked into the living room, all I heard was "You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch."
Oh,
Hey,
man.
but that's like a collaboration dream right there to collaborate
There
with
you
Rick
go.
Valderrama.
Right,
Amen.
right.
Hey, I'm
Well, with that
down.
being said, guys, thank you so very much for joining us here. This is Cubo Radio, Indio, Ilda Lamas, and the one and only Madison Pulido. Thank you so very much for joining us. We're going to leave you with Por qué será, a great hit from Madison Pulido. Remember, support Tejano music, and the best way to do it is to go to their shows and buy their merch. And if you are feeling down, you are feeling bad, if today is not your day, just remember, every day planes take off against the wind. We'll see you next time.
So for the A's,
¿Por qué será que siempre estoy pensando en ti? ¿Por qué será que siempre estoy pensando en ti? ¿Por qué será que siempre necesito tu amor? ¿Por qué será que por las noches sueño en ti? ¿Por qué tu amor me hace mucho muy feliz? ¿Por qué será que yo te sigo amando? ¿Por qué será? No puedo estar sin ti. Porque tu amor me da libertad y me hace tan feliz. ¿Cómo dice? ¿Por qué